You're going to want to mark your calendars as the Utah Queer Film Festival is right around the corner, and it's going to be something that is absolutely exciting to be a part of. Julio had the chance to talk with one of their great team members. Let's hear what they have to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Utah Film Center recently announced its film lineup for the 2024 Utah Queer Film Festival, which is happening later this fall in October. And to give us a little bit about the inside scoop and what we can expect for this year, we have Film Festival Director Kat Palmer joining us to talk to us and share a little bit about this exciting event. Kat, thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing?
Great, thank you for having me.
I'm very excited to chat with you about the Utah Queer Film Festival coming up this fall. You all just announced the lineup and some of the films, but I kind of want to get talking to you and kind of pick your brain on everything that's happening this fall, because the festival is coming up October 25th through the 27th, right? It was previously known as the Damn These Heels, festival. You guys kind of have transitioned and changed the name. So tell me a little bit about what we can expect for this year.
Well, I'm really excited for this lineup. I'm excited. We've had a really diverse programming committee who has spent hours sifting through hundreds of films. And I'm really excited. We have House is Not a Disco opening and kicking off our film festival this year. And our theme is Halloween, because we're right before Halloween.
Yeah.
And so we're really excited for that. And House is Not a Disco is a really cool, because Fire Islands, has been going on for decades and decades. And so it's really diving in to telling the story of what's been happening there and how it's changed over the years. And it's really got something for everybody, because it's not just about a bunch of gay men. And I was really surprised to learn the history there. And I don't want to give any spoilers about that.
Right.
I want people to come out and see it. So,
Yes.
and we have my favorite part of this is really highlighting the local films.
Yeah.
That's always my favorite part. We have a section of local shorts, and we have some features from local filmmakers. And that's really exciting to me, because I think Utah is just full of so much talent. And so I'm really excited to showcase our local talent that we have here in Utah.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a very exciting event. And like you said, a great opportunity to showcase local talent, to showcase queer talent, and to do so through film. I think that's very powerful. And I believe a lot in the power of storytelling, which, is kind of what films do. You mentioned, Kat, the theme, which is Halloween. It's right around Halloween. How do the films reflect this theme? I know there's a late night block of dystopian films. So kind of how does it all kind of tie into the theme?
We do. We put aside some local Halloween short films, which is Amphibian, Beach Log Hills, Future Flowers, Pikes, Safety State, and Willa Justice Drag Queen. And so if you're itching to see some really fun dystopian films, we've got that you covered. Come see that. It's going to be a blast. Another fun thing we're doing this year is, before several of the films, we're showcasing local talents. So spoken word, we're going to have a drag performer kick us off, and we're also going to have some local music. So before several of the films, I think that's a really fun thing we're doing this year. So it's not just going to be storytelling through films, but also through local spoken word and music. So it's going to be just something for everyone. We also have films from Italy, from Greece, out of Argentina. We're showcasing films from all around the world.
Yeah.
I mean, you can kind of think of this as like your queer Sundance. I mean,
Right.
really,
Yes.
it's really something for everybody.
There really is something for everyone, and I love that element of that added, that added element before the films, where you'll showcase some spoken word, you'll showcase some music, and people can kind of come together before the film, and it's not, like you said, just the film screening and then everybody's kind of just leaving. There's kind of more interactive piece there. Kat, I want to get into, you mentioned at the beginning, the film selection process and the programming committee, because I know that's kind of at the core of how these films were selected. Tell me a little bit about that process and how that all came to be.
Yeah, it was really important to Russell and I this year that we had a diverse committee, that it wasn't just the same. I've been on the programming committee for 6 years now,
Yeah.
and I absolutely love this process. And I really love that we had a very diverse committee made up of everyone. It was important to have non-binary voices on this committee. It was important for us to have people of color on this committee. It was important for us to have an older generation, a younger generation, have everybody coming together to make up these voices, because it's a very hard process. And we
Yes.
know we're not always going to please everybody, but it's important. And last minute, we had somebody speak up and say, hey, I noticed that this film wasn't selected and it's really important to me for these reasons. And you know what? We made sure that film got screened because that person's voice was very important in the selection process. And the points that they made, we heard them. And
Right.
so it's an important process, this, and it takes, we start planning 9, 10 months in advance, and
Yeah.
this process takes, it's a lot to consider. And every person on this team means so much to me, and I love working with them. And I just want to give a shout out to the team because they're wonderful.
Yeah, shout out to the team. I can't imagine all the hours that they put into kind of screening through all the films, watching the films, then considering which ones are going to make the cut, which ones are not. But I think you speak a lot to the importance of representation, right? And the importance of having a diverse group and having a diverse voices that can kind of speak to the different films. And that way you kind of have a very diverse selection of films. So I think that's very, very important.
It is really important. And this year, another thing we're doing different is we have youth programming.
Okay.
And I mean, for having a queer family myself, and it's important that we have that programming for youth,
Yes.
and we have something that you can bring your kids to and have them enjoy it. One of our sponsors is Lucero, and the things that they're doing in the community for youth is incredible.
Right.
And so that was really important to us, that we had something for teens, something that teens can come and enjoy and watch. And so we made sure to specifically program something for youth this year. And that's, I think, a really big deal, that you
Yes.
can bring your family and enjoy it. It's not just, all R-rated films or all something for older generations. But we do have that as well. We have a section for elder queers, and there really truly is something for everyone at this film festival.
I love that. I love that anyone from youth to elderly can all enjoy, and the entire family can enjoy some of these films. Kat, we're talking all about the festival, but I know that's kind of later in the fall. But I also know that you all have another event coming up sooner, later this summer. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're really excited. So Liberty Park, we have, our films every Friday. It's free. You can bring the family. It's incredible. August 9th is dedicated to our queer film festival, and we're really excited. Everybody's talking about Jamie. I will be there, Russell will be there, and it is a family-friendly queer film, super fun, out of the UK. It was based on a true story. It's a musical, and I've watched it. It's fun. It's not cheesy. And you can come, you can bring a blanket, and there's snacks there. I think Sweet Hazel will be there with their treats, and you can come, and it's something fun for the whole family. And I love that it's free. It's community driven. I love having, affordable things for the family in the summertime,
Yes.
and just something new and different. And so we'll be there, and I hope to see people there and out there enjoying themselves. But it's a really darling film, like just really fun, sassy, and I think something that the whole family can enjoy, which I personally love. So
Absolutely. And I always say that like outdoor films just kind of hit different, being outside, being with the family
right.
on a summer night. It's just a really cool
I
environment.
think I think it's so fun. We have a projector that we can project outside, and my
Yes.
kids have loved anytime we can do things outdoors. I feel like it's just nice. And with these hot summer days, I feel like being outside at night, it's just lovely once that sun goes down.
It is. Well, folks, there you have it. You have that opportunity August 9th if you want to come check out the film before the film festival, which I kind of want to jump back into, Kat, and tell me a little bit about where can folks go to learn more, where can they purchase tickets, and tell me a little bit about the pay what you can model, which I think is really important
Yes.
in making this accessible to everyone.
Absolutely. And that's really important to us. We want this accessible for everybody. I mean, that's the biggest thing for us, is that we don't want to turn anybody away. So we do have a pay as you can model. Right now, we've extended you can buy the pass for the whole weekend.
Hmm.
It's really affordable. We have a discount code. I think it's like Pride 10 or something like that. You can get the entire weekend for really cheap right now. We've extended that till July 28th. But also, I want people to understand that we're not going to turn people away. So we really want you there. So we hope that you understand that. We want you there, pay as you go. We're not going to turn folks away. And then our website, you have that.
Yes.
Yes, so talk to us about our website.
That is utahfilmcenter.org. That's where you can purchase the tickets and the passes that Kat mentions to us for the Utah Queer Film Festival happening October 25th through the 27th at the Rose Wagner Performing Arts Center, right, Kat?
Yes, that is where you find us. And then we're on social media. So come see us on
Yes.
social media. Follow us on Instagram. It's Utah QFF on Instagram. We'd love to see you like engaging with us. We have all sorts of fun things we're going to be announcing all summer long.
Love it.
And I mean, we just want to see you there. And we're going to have a Damn These Heels lounge. So, for those of you that are like, oh, you changed your name, don't worry. We're going to have a lounge. You can come hang out with us. And we're just so excited. And you can dress up. I'm going to dress up. So you can dress up for Halloween. It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be so much fun. Lots of exciting stuff happening at the Utah Film Center and the Utah Queer Film Festival later this fall. Make sure once again to visit utahfilmcenter.org for all the information and to purchase your tickets. Kat, thank you so much for speaking with us about this, and we look forward to seeing you in the fall.
Thank you so much.
We are going to take a short break, but we'll be back with more of the show right after this, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.